In the quiet town of Everwood, nestled in a valley surrounded by misty mountains, lived a young historian named Clara. Clara had always been fascinated by the stories of the past, spending her days in the local library, poring over ancient texts and relics. Among the dusty volumes, she discovered a peculiar, leather-bound book with no title. Inside, it described a mythical artifact known as the chronocompass, said to have the power to navigate the currents of time. Intrigued by the possibility of such an adventure, Clara decided to find this fabled device. Her research led her to the abandoned mansion of a once-renowned inventor, Professor Alistair Grant. The mansion, shrouded in legends of mysterious disappearances, stood on the outskirts of town, its gates rusty from years of neglect. Undeterred by the ominous atmosphere, Clara ventured inside. The mansion was a labyrinth of forgotten inventions and half-finished experiments, but her determination guided her to the heart of the house, the professor's study. There, on a cluttered desk, she found the chronocompass, a beautifully intricate device with an array of dials and glowing crystals. As Clara held the compass, it vibrated softly, a hum of ancient energy coursing through it. She turned the central dial, and in an instant, a swirling vortex enveloped her. The room dissolved, replaced by a dizzying cascade of light and shadow. Clara felt herself being pulled through the fabric of time. When the world reformed around her, Clara found herself standing in the midst of a bustling medieval marketplace. The air was filled with the scent of fresh bread and the sound of merchants hawking their wares. She marveled at the sights, realizing she had traveled back several centuries. Her journey through time took her to many eras. She witnessed the grandeur of ancient Rome, the intellectual fervor of the Renaissance, and the innovation of the Industrial Revolution. Each time period taught her something new, enriching her understanding of history. Clara carefully documented her experiences, knowing she would one day return to share her stories. One day, while exploring the cobblestone streets of Victorian London, Clara encountered a man who seemed out of place. Dressed in modern attire, he introduced himself as Dr. Henry Lawson, a fellow time traveler. He explained that the chronocompass was part of a set of artifacts created by Professor Grant to study the impact of time travel on history. Henry revealed that his mission was to prevent a catastrophic event that could unravel the fabric of time. An unscrupulous time traveler had acquired another artifact, the temporal amulet, and was altering significant events to accumulate power. Clara and Henry joined forces, determined to stop this rogue traveler and restore the timeline. Their chase spanned centuries, from the courts of ancient Egypt to the trenches of World War I. Along the way, they faced numerous challenges, including the rogue's cunning traps and the perils of time itself. Despite the danger, Clara and Henry grew close, their bond strengthening with each adventure. Finally, in a dramatic confrontation atop the Eiffel Tower during the 1889 Exposition Universelle, Clara and Henry managed to outwit the rogue traveler. Using the combined power of the chronocompass and the temporal amulet, they restored the altered events, preserving the integrity of history. With their mission complete, Clara and Henry returned to Everwood. Clara penned a comprehensive account of their journey, preserving the incredible tales for future generations. Though their adventure had ended, the chronocompass remained in Clara's possession, a reminder of the timeless bond she and Henry shared and the countless stories yet to be discovered in the annals of history.